Okay, we're live, and I have a microphone again this time, so hopefully everything is all sorted out. The audio is not crazy. Um, Today I've been working on a bit of a comic, like one of the panels or one of the pages. Today I finished this one today. Um, it's not crazy. I think I need to clean it up a little more. Maybe we'll do that in post production or something. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to work on another page, kind of work our way through this. Let me clean my nails real quick. I got paint under my nails. Yeah, I wanted to kind of work my way through this, and yeah, I really hope that the audio's all right. We should probably check that before we jump into this. Let's see. Hold on, let me check. That's my main concern right now. And I think it'll be all right because it takes a little bit of time for people to come into the stream. So let's just check. But yeah, I've been working on this for a couple days now. I had originally planned for this to be a 24-hour comic, but I think to do that I would have had to. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, audio's good. To do that, I'm pretty sure I would have had to um, just do ink, just do like drawing in ink. That would have been an easier way to go about this. Because with the gouache and stuff, it's kind of a lot to deal with. So it's definitely not going to be 24 hours. It's already been much longer than 24 hours. But either way, maybe it'll be like a month. It's been a couple days now, so maybe you'll finish it in like 3 weeks, hopefully. If we stay on pace, we can do it in like 3 weeks. But yeah, whatever. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, I probably should move this out of the way. I'm going to give you guys one last good look at this page that I finished earlier today. I think it looks pretty nice. I think the black borders add a lot. The black borders like make up for a lot of the mistakes you make, I feel like. Or the outlines. They kind of make the mistakes feel not so bad. I'm going to kind of base this off of my room. This painting is... So, the scenes we have here, main character jumps into the bed. Main character is sleeping in the bed, closing his eyes, seeing a little, like... I don't know why, but in movies they always have this, like, when someone's, like, dreaming of going to a place, they'll have, like, a little, like, oh, come visit Paris, and they'll have like, a little thing, and then they'll go to whatever. So there's that little thing, like a little visit Wyoming, which zooms into that, and then zooms in further, and then whatever. You guys will have to read the. There's supposed to be words here, dialogue that'll help connect these two, but that's what we're working on today. And so I want to base this a little bit off my room. That'll probably be easier because then I don't have to worry so much about like finding references and colors, and I can just go off of what I see in my room mostly. So we have a bed here. We're gonna need to have a shadow, which is gonna come in later. I haven't been live in a couple of days because, well, for one, I had a lot of school stuff to do. I'm taking these 5-week courses, and they really do jam-pack a lot of stuff in like a short amount of time. Especially for 2 classes. Maybe if I was taking 1, it wouldn't be so bad, but for 2 of these little 5-week summer classes, they're pretty rough. There we go. But you know what? Maybe that's good. This is so off topic, but maybe that's good because it keeps me kind of accountable for like I really have to do this stuff quick or I'm going to fall behind really fast. Because the last semester, I started falling behind a little bit because, I don't know, I was just like not in the mental space to, I don't know, I didn't feel great to be doing homework every day and like all this stuff, so I kind of fell behind in some of my classes. And so I ended up, I don't know, like stuff wouldn't be due for a week and I would forget to do it until like the last second. But with these 5-week classes, like you have to do it like right then and there, or you'll miss that point for tomorrow, which is kind of rough. I want to keep these color palettes really simple. Um, if you see my other ones, I'm really kind of working on like a blue red, blue brown, blue green kind of thing, like blue red, red blue, peach kind of, blue and green, blue and red. I want to keep it like that. I hope I didn't just yell at you guys. I want to keep it sort of like that. Just very simple. Yeah, I want to keep it very, very, very simple. And someone asked the other day if this was going to be like part of a series or a standalone comic. This is definitely going to be a standalone. I think it's just a nice little introduction to making comics in the first place, rather than like a comic debut or something like that. But I would absolutely love to keep making comics. So I'm going to work on that, work on trying to keep making comics as a part of my life. I would love to make more. Because this is such a good, like a fun process, and like just to zone out and work on a project that's going to be published. Especially where it's just like almost full art. I felt that a little bit with the book. I felt like I was, zoning out, working on something that was going to be published eventually. Except it wasn't really like mostly art. It was mostly the book and partly art. This is like the opposite. This is like mostly art and partly writing. It's like art that's based around writing, I guess. What I've been doing is I've been trying to, instead of just working one panel at a time, trying to work all across the board. So this ground, let's see where else this is at. Nowhere. Okay, that's a bad example. I guess we'll kind of hear a little bit. Instead of working like at one spot and then having to remix these colors over and over and over again, just working across the board and finding where is this? Yeah. Finding where else these colors fit. So like this next color is going to be like one I can do that with. The color of the wall. What color are my walls? They're kind of like gray brown, beige, I guess you would say. So I'm going to try to mix that color. And another thing, I feel like this is almost like secret knowledge I'm letting you guys in on. But if you want to get like succinct palettes that like look the same, I don't even know if I said that right. But if you want to work with color palettes that like look, I don't know, if you want to keep a succinct, all together color palette, just keep mixing on the same, like just keep mixing over and over with the same colors on one palette. Instead of like remixing and like trying to mix the same color over and over again. I guess the best way to put it is just mix on like a dirty palette. That kind of helps sometimes. Mixing on a dirty palette. You guys can't really see. Let me zoom in a little bit. I hate zooming in sometimes because there's always paint under my nails. Like there is always paint under my nails. I do wonder if people like when I'm in public, if people think I'm like, I don't know, because I always have paint on my clothes, always have paint on my hands. There's always like big red, like looks like there's blood on my hands. There's like big red splotches of paint on my fingers and stuff. At least with paint, it like sort of comes off sometimes. But I know with when I used to be into fountain pens, those fountain pens would like make me look crazy. I bet I looked crazy most of the time. With like blue and black ink all over my fingers. That probably was crazy. During my fountain pen era, I know I was walking around with like all kinds of different ink on my fingers. Kind of glad I'm out of that stage though. But yeah, I would love to do, after this one's done, I would love to really sit down and write like a comic that could be a series. I've never really been into the whole like series thing. Like at least series that are like sequential. Wait, series that are like you have to read the second one before you can read the third and whatever like that. Except for Rocky. Rocky I've always loved, even though they're or a pentology. There's 6 of them, I guess, so whatever. But except for Rocky, whenever something has like 3 movies in it, I'm automatically kind of like, yeah, no, I'll probably never watch that movie. I'll probably never read that. Probably never watch that TV show. But with comics, I've been liking the Punisher or like any kind of Punisher comics. There are like multiple of them, but I don't think it really matters where you jump in at. Like I jumped in, I just jumped in at some random Punisher comic and then started reading it, and then I pick up random ones every now and again. Okay, there's a speech or there's a thought bubble right here, so I gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, I really like books and series that aren't like trapped into a series. Drop the mic real quick. Let me put it back on. I have this lav mic that I have to tape on my chest every time I want to record with it. There we go. There we go. I'll back up a little bit. Maybe we can see my face again. There we go. Also, today I did a video. This is going to be brown, so let's save that. Today I was making a video on just like a daily vlog of what I was working on. And I think that could be a cool, like series. Do like my daily little art things or my art business things or painting things or just what I'm working on. I think that could be cool. I know I like watching those kind of videos. Hold on, I can't tell what I'm... Okay, I know. I think that would be a cool kind of thing to keep up with, because I know I really enjoy looking at those kind of videos and watching them. But I feel like sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I feel like I don't do enough to really be making like a vlog kind of thing. Because most of my day is this, like I just work on paintings or work on school stuff or stuff like that. But who knows, maybe somebody will find that relatable or enjoyable. Okay, and now I'm just really just doing what I said earlier, just trying to splotch in this color everywhere it goes. And then we'll patch it up and make it look smoother later, but for now, this is good enough. Okay. For a little bit there, I thought I wasn't going to do lines. I thought I was going to keep it like a lineless sort of style. But then I went for it and I put down some black lines on a couple of the other pages. And I really enjoy how that looks. I think especially for comics, it kind of... because the compositions aren't super complicated, but on a small page, I think that they could get kind of like hard to read. I think the black lines do help, for sure. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, that's actually the wrong color, I think. It's supposed to go a little lighter for the ceiling. Sometimes white gouache is kind of weird. Like sometimes you'll add a bunch of white gouache and like nothing happens to the consistency or the color. Or I don't know what that's about. Sometimes I don't know what that is. Maybe I don't know. I think you have to keep your gouache really clean or your white gouache really clean. White and yellow or like bright yellows. You got to keep those clean because they easily turn into like whatever color you mix in with them. Oh, that's really wet. There you go. Oh, actually, no, we still have more to go. We have this little side bit. This little corner. And then what else? All of this can be like kind of abstract colors. I don't have to follow real world for this. I would like this background to be blue, at least actually, you know what? The inside of his eyelids probably would be like a dark red, like when there's light coming through your eyelids. I'm gonna give that a second. I wanna go in with a dark blue. See if we can't kind of get a background going for this. Yeah, I want to do like a blue against yellow kind of thing. Let's see. Blue is kind of a sensitive color too. It kind of gets darkened really quickly. I'm gonna do a blue, and then we'll work in a yellow on the background of the actual poster thing. Hey, blue. Okay, that's a nice bright blue. So yeah, I think I want to keep like this is like kind of framing in the little, what's it called, little visitation, little touristy like brochure. That's kind of framing that in. I want the background to be like yellow. So we have the blue on yellow, and then yeah, whatever, something like that, something like that. What else? Okay, so we need to fix, because I'm being so what's it called? Not multifaceted. When you do what's it called when you do two things at once? Multitasking. Because I'm multitasking, I gotta be careful about how I place my arm. I don't want to ruin these pages. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this looks. I want it to be kind of convincing, like you're kind of closing your eye a little bit. So we'll have it kind of be like reddish and then brownish. I like doing that chowder thing. I think I've said this before a couple times, but I love doing that thing that they do in chowder, where they have like these like random like patterns on large areas of just like I don't even know how to explain it. But Chowder, it's a TV show from like 2005, 2008, 2010, something like that. And they have this thing where people wear clothes that are just like patterns, and the patterns don't move, but the people do. So it's very strange. But they always have like a cool. They always have like a cool pattern. Even Regular Show. If you've ever seen a show called Regular Show, hold on, I'll grab it. I want to find it real quick, just so you know what I'm talking about. Oops. Regular Show has this thing where like every episode they go into space or whatever. Like every episode, they go into space, and here it is. They do like this. I guess it's watercolor. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Open image, a new tab. They have this thing where in Regular Show where they always go to space, and this is what space looks like. I'm pretty sure it's. I think it's watercolor. But I love doing stuff like that. And I also love doing stuff like in Chowder, when they would have like a big area of just flat pattern over top of like something that shouldn't have a flat pattern. If that makes sense at all. I know I brought this up before, but that's like a big thing that I really like to do. Okay, that's okay. It'll get better once we do everything. You know what? I know it's really early into the stream, but it's been what, 23 minutes, almost 23 minutes. I don't know how much more I can do right now today. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. This is a short stream. I did a little bit. We'll make some more progress tomorrow. Thank you guys for those of you guys that stuck around. Appreciate it, always appreciate it. And I'm going to keep working on this comic. You guys will definitely find out when it comes out. I am getting tired, so I'm probably going to lay down. But I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Also, I have another video coming out this Sunday, so be ready for that. All right, see ya.